When it comes to pushing the human body to its limits, there's only one man for the job. Doc Damage. He's the Indestructibles' extreme experimenter, putting his body on the line so we can understand ours better. Today he's at Brands Hatch Race Circuit to look into the stomach-churning effects of motion sickness. And racing driver Simon Hill has offered to take him on a memorable ride.
We're going to do a few little different driving techniques. One's going to be sort of a gentle accelerating and decelerating to see if we can recreate almost like seasickness. And finally, we're going to go round and round in circles, which again is just the G-force, the centrifugal force. That usually has a fairly dramatic effect on people as well. Most importantly, we're going to make sure that one way or the other, I think we're going to get the end result.
Which is exactly what?
Which I think will be to see what you had for breakfast.
Look forward to that.
I don't.
Simon has two stomach-churning chances to make the doc sick. First, accelerating and decelerating, a bit like the roll of a ship. Then spinning round and round and round. And he's confident he can succeed.
Today I think we're going to be wearing open-face crash helmets because from experience I've seen what's happened to colleagues when someone's been a little bit ill in a full-face crash helmet. You can imagine it's not a very pleasant sight, so I think we'll be better off with what we're using today.
I'm not really sure that I've ever suffered from motion sickness. I've never really felt sick in a car before.
Will the doc's stomach hold out? It's time for Simon to do his worst. Motion sickness occurs when our eyes disagree with the balance circuits in our ears. Right now, the doc's ears are telling him he's speeding up and slowing down.
How you coping? I'm fine. We got ABS, don't worry.
But from inside the car, the acceleration is difficult to see, so the doc's brain is receiving conflicting signals. Ears accelerating, eyes not. And it's this conflict that makes him feel sick.
Maybe I am starting to feel a little bit queasy now, actually.
Looking forwards helps to see some motion, but when most of the doc's view is stationary car interior, the disagreement just gets worse. Scientists believe this is an ancient defense against poisoning. When the eyes and ears disagree, the brain thinks the body is delirious and instructs the stomach to vomit out the offending poison.
Got my bag ready. I don't think I'm going to chuck yet, but I think I might.
A slightly pale-looking doc manages to hold back the puke.
It's really tough.
Yeah, I've got sweaty palms, I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm sweating, and I'm sort of beginning to get that sort of lump in your throat. It's really horrible, really horrible.
Now Simon is ready to pull out all the stops and force the doc to vomit.
We're off the track now. What's the nature of this one?
Well, this is the paddock area. It's like being in a 225 horsepower washing machine, basically. It is pretty unpleasant from the passenger seat because you're literally going round and round and round.
Awesome. Well, let's put it in a fast spin.
Give it a go.
Now the doc's ears are sensing a constant force, pushing his body to the side. But for his eyes, the view is an ever-changing blur of scenery.
How you doing?
Yeah, that is horrific.
The sensory disagreement caused by the spinning ride is beginning to take its toll on the doc. He gags, but can he hold out and hold on to his breakfast?
So, how big can you get though?
Hope you get there before me.
How are you feeling?
All right at the moment.
As the driver, Simon is immune because he's in control of the motion. Only passengers are vulnerable, like the doc. The doc vomits into his bag. The doc's senses are so disoriented by Simon's mental driving that his stomach finally caves in and he fills his paper bag with puke.
That was the worst one by a mile. Oh, this just feels so sick.
So if you want to avoid your passengers blowing chunks all over your car, keep your driving smooth, don't stop and start, and don't drive round in circles.